Welcome to a dark, cold day where I am. Such a shift from my escape into warmth for a month. And I wanna like honor my body at this point in this new environment, and invite everybody to relax into the cold, into the dark, as a womb. Trying to think of, hopefully it was pleasant for you in the womb. Trying to think of some way to invite your body into the slowness, the darkness, the difference from when we're in the middle of the summer. How do you feel in this moment? I know people in the middle of their day right now, it's kind of hard to relate. Unlike the ones that are at the end of their day that are listening, way darker than usual, and then like me starting way before sunrise and exploring darkness in our body as a blessing, not as something to be railed against. How to find the love in this season, wherever you are in the world. This particular breath of the earth as she relaxes into more of a sleepiness. Can we invite our own sleepiness without judgment, without railing against it? Can we love the darkness, the quiet, the yin, the female, if in contrast to the bright summer when it's hot, more active, more outside? Can we enjoy the slowing down and not fight it? Take more naps, sleep later. And you might find some resistance in the human world. I can say the outside world, with other humans who don't really want to change their pattern. And there's no reason to fight against them. Just acknowledge that they're very much doing what they feel like they need to do, right? They're meeting their needs, as we say. And I want to acknowledge the larger systemic, there's like, even in poetry, like, even in sayings that we say a lot, is like, may you go to the light, may you be held in the light, may the light, no one ever says, may you be held in the darkness. Very, very few. So there's a systemic, I think, like, not valuing the dark, the night, the quiet, the cold. I mean, I see it culturally in so many of the groups that I'm in, not being a whole lot of support for embracing the darkness. A lot of the metaphors we use are, may you be held in the light. if I sort of started changing and saying to people that are in pain, may you be held in the darkness. I wonder what that would be like. And I think I'm saying this just to acknowledge it's not easy to embrace this beautiful natural rhythm and to allow ourselves to fall into possibly more sleepiness, less productivity. Value the more restorative aspect of this season. Very, very difficult. And it takes maybe reframing. Reframing. It kind of took my breath away when I heard like Christmas music in a store, and what was it, like somewhere really far away. It was somewhere in Asia. It was like, wow, it's like this like activity of like speeding up. It's kind of is connected with capitalism and buying and like this pressure to be active, to do stuff. I wonder if I can reframe personally when I hear that music is like, something different. An invitation to going back to the natural rhythm of slowing down. Or at least I'm interpreting it as more of a natural rhythm. Can we love ourselves? Can we love our culture that seems intent on moving us in a different direction than more darkness, more slowing? Can we love ourselves no matter what? Whether we're responding to the, it feels like a demand to step up the buying and how to love ourselves no matter what throughout that transition. How to be more in choice. How to notice more, love more if we notice that we need something different from the flow of the world at the moment, the flow of the culture of the world at this moment. I could call it white supremacist culture, but I would hate to trigger people that really enjoy because I would certainly love to encourage loving, being able to love what is and have it be more in sync with what is in our body. So this is really an invitation to love the slowing down, love the darkness, to walk outside in the dark, to be there for yourself no matter what. No matter what all those voices are saying, somehow come to a larger sense of self that you can be with it all. You can witness with compassion everything inside of us that's going on, and notice the world around us and whatever whatever the world seems to be going through and somehow reframe it in a way that's consistent with what we are able to handle inside. It's an invitation to love, to accept, to be with. To want that for our loved ones, to want that awareness, to notice when they're slowing down or they want to pull away or they have either a positive reaction or a negative one to this time of year. Such a beautiful invitation to love more what is. And as we give our loved ones the blessing of being able to be with the darkness and the cold, we can want that for beings that are in the world that really are, we have no idea. We just don't know them as well. How they might be struggling with the lack of resources to balance out the cold and the darkness. No heat. No warm clothes. Loving them, hoping that they are find what they need. Moving it out to, wow, more challenging people, you know, that back to hurt people, you know, this season brings up a lot of fear and old hurts possibly for people. Which is my way of loving people right now in this moment that are hard to be with. And then as I put them off into a corner where it's safe, at a safe distance from us. Yes, I see you're hurt, and you don't have to hurt me. And then opening my arms to include myself and all beings in the world. May all beings benefit from our practice, being able to embrace ourselves during challenging times, possibly challenging season, or as some people feel, it's their most wonderful time of year. So time that they can access their generosity maybe in a way that they're not accessed in other times, including all beings. Thank you so much.